Okay, hello. We are doing some more division with decimals and zeros and adding zeros and moving the decimal point. This time we have some word problems though. So we have $12.90 to spend on food. We're going to see how many apples we can buy. If they are 60 cents per pound, how many pounds of apples can we buy? So let's first just take a quick note. So 60 cents, if we really want to get this back in terms of dollars, so 60 cents is really like $0.6, right? So we're actually going to be using $0.6 instead of 60 cents. So note that conversion. So let's divide 12.90 by our $0.6. But now, instead of doing 0.6, let's just go ahead and do 6 because the number is a little bit easier to work with. And keep in mind that we will have to just do a decimal shift at the end. How many times does 6 fit into 1? It does not. Does 6 fit into 12? Twice. 6 times 2 is 12. Find the difference is 0. Drop these down. Does 6 fit into 9? It does one time. Okay, 1 times 6 is 6. Find the difference is 3. Get some help from this 0. Does 6 fit into 30? Does. Fits in 5 times. Okay. So typically, if we follow this, the decimal is going to go straight up here between the 2 and the 1. But remember at the beginning, so that we were working with 6 instead of 0.6, we moved the decimal 1 spot to the right. So we move it 1 spot to the right here, telling us that we can actually afford 21.5 pounds of apples. Awesome. Okay, so Sarah makes art souvenirs. She can make 14 pieces an hour, and she has a goal to make 49 pieces today. How many hours does she need to work today? So we're going to do 49 divided by 14. So we ask ourselves, how many times does 14 go into 49? And that would be 3 times. 3 times 14 would, of course, be 42. The difference there is 7. Okay, do you remember what we do here? So 14 doesn't fit into 7, so we need to make a 0 over here. Careful not to make it 390, though. We need to change something here without changing the number itself. So it's going to be 49.0. All right, now we have a helper digit to drop down. How many times does 14 fit into 70? And that would be 5 times, okay? So 5 times 14 is 70. Find the difference, and we get to 0. Awesome. Now, where is this decimal going to fall? So if we follow it straight up, it's going to turn into 3.5. Now you're asked, do we shift the decimal? Do we? Well, we don't, right? Because it was originally 14. Whereas up here, we changed the 0.6 to a 6. We had to do some decimal shifting at the end. Here we started with 14 as the divisor. So it's going to end up being 3.5 without any shifting to the right or anything like that. So that's our answer. Next question. So if Andrew makes $20.2 this weekend, and his rate is $4 per hour, how many hours did he work? So we do 20.20, if you like, divided by $4. So how many times does 4 fit into 2? Does not. Does 4 fit into 20? Fits in 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. Find the difference. 0. All right, so now 4 doesn't fit into a 0, so we need a helper digit. Does 4 fit into 2? Not quite. Another helper digit. Does 4 fit into 20? Yeah, it does. 5 times again. 5 times 4, 20. Find the difference is 0. Okay, so the decimal lies here. We bring it straight up. Do we have to shift it around? No, because we started with the whole number of 4. We didn't change that. So we're dealing with 5.5. I'm sorry, 5.05, because as we remember, we had to drop 2 decimals, okay? So because it didn't fit into here, we had to drop the second one, so that's 5.05. Common mistake. Glad we were able to cover that today, right? And again, that was because 4 did not fit into, we had to drop 2 decimal spots to make it the 5.05. Okay, thank you very much and have an awesome day. Bye-bye.